Even though I'm back home in Chicago, I have some final footage in LA that I took. This will be a photo comparison test taken at night, a lot of them in various degrees of outdoor lighting. All photos were taken in their native resolution with HDR on. In these first set of shots, when cropped to 100%, it's easy to tell that the HTC 10 and the G5 especially totally blows out the lighting. In these pictures, you can't even tell what neon sign that is on the G5. And while the iPhone 6s Plus doesn't blow out the lighting, it lacks in detail. It's just a darker picture. The S7 and the 6P are my favorites here. In the second set of shots, the HTC 10 seems to do a better job with the lighting, but take a look at some of the lens flaring going on. You don't get this with the other camera phones. The G5 again seems to blow out the picture and looks a bit soft. The S7 looks a little yellow from the lighting, but its details look sharper than the rest, and is my favorite in this set actually. The 6P looks good, but is a little soft, and the iPhone 6s Plus again comes in a little dark, but looks very natural to me. In this third set of pictures, when comparing to the rest, the HTC 10's Dodger sign is more purple than the actual blue it gives off. Also, take a look at the angle ANGL sign on the right. The lighting behind the letters are blown out. The G5 also gives off that purple color. The iPhone 6s Plus looks a lot better and more natural than the other two, but also blows out the area by the angle sign, and overdoes the blue lighting as well. The 6P looks good here, but seems more blue than it should be, and the S7 ends up being my favorite. The blue looks natural, and the sign isn't overblown on the right. This fourth set of shots was done in a really dark setting. I shot the same picture twice with the HTC 10, and this was actually the best I got. The Universal Studios sign just couldn't focus since it was moving, and you get some lens flare on the top left by the Hilton sign. The G5 captured the Universal sign better. The Hilton on the back is a lot more legible too, but you also get a little bit of lens flare. And the shot, again, is just overall soft. The 6s Plus, while better focused, lacks a lot of detail with a darker picture. The 7 is a mixed bag, a little blurry with the Universal sign, background noise in the sky, but not a bad shot. The 6P though is my favorite here, a clear shot of almost everything and just not as soft or blurry as the rest. The same kind of story continues with the next set of pictures. The Bubba Gump shrimp sign on the HTC 10 and G5 are a bit overblown. If you look at the neon sign on the bottom left, there's actual wording there, but you can't even read it. The 6s Plus does a better job, I feel, than the previous two, but you still get a little bit of blown lighting in some areas. The S7 and 6P are my favorites, offering a really clear, well-balanced picture.
Become the effective ruler of Japan.
In this last set of shots, every picture gives off a bit of background noise in the night sky, but the G5 was the least pleasing for me. Again, a very soft shot. The 6s Plus seemed pretty similar itself. The rest of the pictures looked okay. It was really hard for me to pick a favorite here. The 6P was the darkest, but its details seemed better than the rest.
Then announced he would avenge Lord Order's death and defeated General Akita.
These are my opinions, of course. I'm no photo expert, and I learn every day, especially hearing feedback from the rest, so feel free to drop a comment below so we can discuss together.
Of Yamasaki.